they tell you, you're cleared for takeoff, and you wheel this thing out onto the runway. And it's like a drag race, except instead of a dragster, it's, a behemoth of a plane that weighs north of 150,000 pounds.
Navy Tower, Sting 02 is a single Hornet 10 to the northwest for the overhead.
Push the throttles up, and you just start barreling down this thing. But instead of the drag race, which ends at the quarter mile, you pull back and just pull this whole thing, off the runway, and all you see in the windscreen is sky, and you just become a rocket ship. My grandparents used to always say when I was younger, I want you to always act like I'm there. If I was standing in the room, would you do that? But now it's I guess it's sunk in, but I always, I kind of picture that. I want to make myself proud, but I want to make my dad proud too.
Watching Alex become a pilot is sort of getting to see my dream come true in somebody else, and what better person to see it come true in than your own son.
He kind of has like a subdued proudness. He's not the kind of guy who's going to come out and just burst into tears and like hug you or anything, but he kind of will like slug you in the arm. Proud of you, kid. Stuff like that. You did all right. That's how he. But when he says something like that, it means the world to me.
When we went to Corpus Christi for his winging, shortly before we made the trip, Alex asked me to pin his wings on. And it really choked me up when he asked me to do that. It really did. I was so incredibly honored that he would ask me to do such an important thing. I remember my hands were shaking a little bit, and I was almost overwhelmed with the emotion of it, but we were so proud of him.
When I was growing up, I remember playing in the water, sitting on the dock, my grandpa, my dad, and they'd always point out planes to me. Oh, there's the Blue Angels or an F-18s. I remember it was right near one of my last flights. It was sunset. We took a southern route, and I knew at some point we were going to fly over Blackwater Bay, which was where my grandparents lived. And the route that we took, I kind of veered a little further south because I knew where I was. I looked down and I saw their house, and it just kind of came full circle for me, being that kid looking up and now being that flight student looking down. And I got choked up in the plane. From all that I've been through to finally end up, I've been to another country, I've been doing the 2 other careers, and I end up, 2,000 feet above where I started.